evening everybody, and welcome to our Year 11 and Year 13 Parents Information Evening. I hope that you and your families are all keeping safe and well, and somehow you're managing to navigate your way through the daily challenge of lockdown. Before we begin this evening's presentation, I'd like to share some words from Isaiah that I think are very appropriate for all of us at this time, not least all of the young people in our care. Don't you be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. Yes, I will uphold you with the right hand of my righteousness. Over the last few weeks, we've been contacted in school on a regular basis by parents and pupils who are very concerned and understandably anxious about the GCSEs and A-levels and how the current situation will affect their final grade. Our intention this evening is to update and inform you as parents and carers on what we know so far and how as a school we intend to support and guide each and every one of our Year 11 and Year 13 students. Our aim is to ensure that all of our students are given every opportunity to follow our mission statement and fulfil their true potential. To begin tonight's presentation, Miss Hartley will begin by sharing with you what we already know, the latest information from OffCall, and introduce the important aspect of evidence gathering.
The regulating body OffCall on the 15th of January updated their proposals on how GCSE and A-level grades should be awarded in summer 2021. OffCall are currently in their consultation process, which closes this Friday, the 29th of January. The OffCall consultation document is essentially a list of proposals to guide schools moving forward. The proposals are recommendations only and are subject to change at this stage. OffCall proposes that GCSE and A-level grades will be determined by teachers and results will be issued in the same way as in previous years, with students receiving formal examination certificates. The grades awarded will be based on evidence gathered by teachers which reflect the standard at which the student is currently performing. The teacher-assessed grade is not a prediction on how students could have performed. It is based on their current performance, taking into consideration their knowledge, understanding and skills at that point in time. OffCall has indicated that exam boards may set some sort of modified exam that would be taken in the summer term at about the same time students would have taken their GCSE or A-level examinations. Finally, in all cases, teacher-assessed grades will be made on the basis of the evidence that teachers have available to them.
As you would be well aware, Achieve at Trinity is our strategic plan to raise standards which we launched in September 2020. Taking into consideration the current position and the guidance from OffCall, our plan looks like this. We think we have a 12-week window. Within that window, we intend to teach, to prepare, to practice, to revise, to review, and of course there will be many, so hopefully we can identify and fill any gaps in knowledge and understanding. The first part of that is the 5 lessons every day. Unless young people are ill, we would strongly advise that our Year 11 and our Year 13 students attend all lessons every day. We will be tracking the attendance, but more importantly the engagement. It is really important that our youngsters understand that by high quality engagement, their understanding and their progress will be at the level that we all want it to be. We're introducing an Achieve Hour. This is a dedicated lesson once every 2 weeks within the cycle for every subject. This will allow us to test our pupils, for them to practice exam questions and for us to look at developing their ability to answer questions in exam conditions, to develop exam techniques and get everybody to the standard at which we want our students to be. So when it comes to us to award grades, we can do so from standard at which students are performing. It's really important that everybody understands this. It's not about potential, it's about the evidence base that we have based on lessons done online, based on engagement, based on what the students do every 2 weeks in that Achieve Hour. We will of course be continuing our provision of additional opportunities, so pupils in Year 11 and Year 13 will regularly be invited to additional opportunities such as Period 6. All of these opportunities will continue to be online, and as of always, parents will be fully informed if their son or daughter is being invited to these opportunities. The one thing that underpins all of that is that we continue to have an open dialogue between school and between home and between the teachers and between you as the parents and or carers, that we have a very, very open communication, and we ensure that at all times we are encouraging our young people to do the very, very best that they can. Your role, as always, is vital. As mum, dad, grandparents or carer, we need your help and total commitment. Working alongside us to encourage, to support and ensure all of our pupils engage. Engagement is the key. All day, every day. It's not easy, but it's necessary and will be well worth it in the end. We ask that all of our youngsters complete all classwork, homework, any coursework, and of course that very important assessment hour, which will be 1 per cycle in every subject. An opportunity, as I've already mentioned, for the pupils to prepare, to practice, to perform with a range of practice exam questions and other assessment opportunities. I can't overstress how important engagement and evidence are to this whole process. Our first request to you is to ensure your son and daughter logs into a live assembly tomorrow at 8:25. All Year 11 and Year 13 students have been sent an invite via email, and they are all cordially invited to join us at 8:25 so we can go through everything that we've gone through with you, the parents, this evening. In the assembly, we'll be going through everything as I've mentioned. We'll go through the information covered this evening from a student's perspective, very much emphasising engagement, attendance, ensuring that all online lessons are not only attended but with full engagement, and specifically emphasising the real importance of building an evidence base to prove that our pupils are performing at the particular level of the grade that we would want to award them.
We hope that we've provided you with information to make you feel assured that as a school we are doing everything we can to provide you and your child with the support they need for the coming months ahead. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us or the house teams. Our emails are shown at the end of this presentation. Good night.